Assalamualaikum. This is my immigration project. This is my dad, and I'm going to interview him about his immigration experience. I will be asking him some questions. Number one, where were you from when you came to America?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Erhad. I was born and raised in Sarajevo, which is capital city of Bosnia, a small country located in South Central Europe.
Okay. Number two, when did you come to America?
I came to America in 2001.
Okay. Number three, how old were you when you came to America?
I was 20 years old when I came.
Okay. Number four, why did you come to America?
We came to America as a result of a war which happened in Bosnia in the early 90s, and the country was in very bad economic shape. So my parents thought that we will have more opportunities here.
Okay. Number five, who caused the war in your country and why?
Bosnia used to be a part of a bigger country called Yugoslavia, which fell apart in the early 90s, and Bosnia declared its independence. Our neighbors didn't like it, and they caused a war in Bosnia. They attacked Bosnia. Serbia with the help of local Serbs, and later Croatia with help of local Bosnian Croats.
Okay. Number six, were you forced to come to America or was it your choice?
We were not forced, it was our choice, and as I have mentioned previously, our parents' choice was based on the reason that after war, like any country, Bosnia was destroyed, and in recovering economy, which takes time to happen, so they thought that there's lack of opportunities there, and if we come to America, we'll have more opportunities.
Okay. Number seven, who did you come with?
I came with my immediate family, with my father, my mother, and my brother.
Okay. Number eight, did you have any family in America before you came?
Yes, we had our cousins in America.
Number nine, did you come by plane, car, or ship to America?
We left Bosnia with a car to go to Croatia, and then from there we took a plane to come to America, to New York.
Okay. Number 10, why did you come to Manchester?
The reason why we came to Manchester was because our cousins actually lived in Manchester, so it was an easy choice to pick where to go, hoping, we will receive assistance and help from them to help us in our first days when we get here.
Okay. Okay. Number 11, was it hard to leave your home?
It was very emotional to leave a place where you were born and lived your whole life. But my parents thought that it was the right decision to make, because again, there was lack of opportunities, especially for myself and my brother. And they thought if we come to America, we will have more opportunities to establish our lives here.
Okay. Number 12, how many trips did you take until you came to America?
It wasn't too many trips, it was just almost as if you normally would go to Bosnia. We did go from Bosnia to Croatia, and then from there we took airplane, which went from Croatia to Germany, from Germany to New York, from New York to Manchester.
Okay. 13, did you have any money for your needs?
When we first got here, my parents didn't have much to bring. They did have some, but it was not so much. Luckily, there was an organization here which was helping us out. So they took us around and signed us up for food stamps, for welfare. So we were getting some help at the beginning to get food and our rent paid until we got our first jobs, which happened pretty soon after.
Okay. Number 14. Where did you live in Manchester?
So at first we lived with our cousins in their house for a few weeks, and then the organization which was helping us found us an apartment, so we moved in that apartment. We didn't like it that much because it wasn't really the best place to be at, so as soon as my parents had an opportunity, they rented a better apartment and we lived in it for a year or two until they purchased a house, so we moved in our house.
Okay. Number 15. Was it hard to get a job?
It wasn't very hard to get a job. There was plenty of jobs at the time, most of them in factories, so they weren't the most glorious jobs to work at, but they were jobs. So we found jobs pretty quick, and then obviously we were looking to upgrade from there.
Okay, number 16. What was your first job in America?
My first job was in a factory which was making windows.
Okay. Number 17. What other job did you have in America?
I had many jobs, but as I said, my first job was window assembler in a factory. Then I moved to another job in meat producing factory as a data entry person. And then I started college. While in college, I was doing a part-time job being a paper boy. And in the meantime, I acquired a commercial driving license and started driving trucks. And then from there, upgraded to purchasing my own truck. And from there, when I saw that there's opportunity in those jobs, then I purchased more trucks, and years later established my own company, and right now I'm running and managing a transportation company.
Okay. Number 18. Was it hard to learn a new language?
It wasn't too hard for the reason that while studying in Bosnia, I had English in school. However, what was hard was to get accustomed to American accent, because in Bosnian school, the English language we learned was based on British. So it's kind of more clear to understand. So when I came here, it took me a couple of months to get accustomed to how English sounds here, but then once that clicked in, then everything was easy.
Okay. Number 19. Was it hard getting used to new foods?
It wasn't really, because if we would go to eat outside, food was more or less quite similar, you know. If we would go to eat pizza or burgers and stuff like that, that's the same food we would eat in Bosnia if we go outside. And then at home, my mom would cook food, which was the same food that we used to eat in Bosnia, so it wasn't too hard.
Okay. Number 20. Are there things in America that are similar from where you came from?
There are many things which are similar. There are obviously elements of a culture which are slightly different, but it wasn't something where it took us a long time to get accustomed to.
Okay. Number 21. Do you still miss your native land?
I do, and I do like to go to visit because I spent my first half of my life there. As I said, I came here when I was 20. Now I'm 41, so my second half of my life was in America, and that's where I established my family and got my kids, and now I consider this my home.
That's the end of my questions for the immigration project. Thank you.
Thank you.